What if the next great leap for humanity isn't to another planet but into our own minds? Think about it. We've explored oceans, climbed mountains. We've sent probes to the edge of the solar system. Yet the most complex and mysterious universe of all resides right behind your eyes: the human brain. We are on the precipice of a technology so profound it could redefine what it means to be human. This isn't science fiction from a distant century, it's happening right now today, on September 6, 2025. The conversation about merging mind and machine has officially left the realm of fantasy, entered the laboratory, and its implications are knocking at our door. So what is this groundbreaking technology? It's called Neuralink. At its core, Neuralink is a company, co-founded by the ever-present innovator and industrialist Elon Musk. But it's more than a company, it's a mission. The stated goal is to create a brain-computer interface, or BCI. Imagine a direct communication pathway between your brain's electrical signals and the digital world of computers. It's like installing a biological Wi-Fi router directly into your consciousness. The initial and noble purpose is to help people with severe paralysis regain control of their limbs or communicate effectively, bridging the gap created by a damaged spinal cord or neurological disease. The vision is to restore function, to give back what was lost. This isn't just a theoretical concept anymore. To truly appreciate the cosmic scale of this endeavor, we need to zoom in. Let's get down to the nuts and bolts, or rather, the threads and electrodes. Electrodes. What does the Neuralink device actually consist of? At its heart is a tiny coin-sized implant called the link, surgically placed into the skull, sitting flush so it's cosmetically invisible. The link is the command center that processes information from your brain. It contains the chip, the battery, the wireless communication systems needed to send and receive data. A marvel of miniaturization, smaller than your thumb. From the link, ultra-thin, flexible threads extend. These threads are the real stars, far thinner than a human hair, about 1/20th the diameter. Close-up comparison, thread next to human hair. Why so thin? They must be inserted into the brain's cortex. Cortex, thought cortex, memory cortex, consciousness. Threads studded with thousands of electrodes detect single neuron spikes. Thousands of microscopic microphones listening to your mind. Placement is done by a surgical robot. So how does this all come together to actually work? Let's use a simple, everyday scenario. Imagine you want to type an email, but you can't use your hands. With a Neuralink implant, you would simply think about the words you want to write. Your brain, this magnificent biological orchestra, begins its performance. The neurons associated with language motor control fire in a complex, beautiful sequence. It's a symphony of electrical impulses, a unique score for every single thought, every intention, every letter you wish to form. This symphony is what makes you, you. It's the electrical ghost in your biological machine, the very essence of consciousness at work. Now the Neuralink threads act as the orchestra's microphones. Each of the thousands of electrodes listens, picking up distinct notes from individual neurons. It's not just hearing noise, it distinguishes violins, cellos, trumpets, drums. It captures timing, intensity, location of each neural fire. This creates an incredibly rich, high-resolution dataset of your intended action. That torrent is wirelessly beamed from the implant to a nearby computer. Machine learning then recognizes patterns in your unique brain activity. Think of it as a universal translator. The immediate hopes for Neuralink are profoundly human and deeply inspiring. We're talking about restoring the lives of people who have been trapped within their own bodies. Imagine someone with quadriplegia, unable to move or speak, suddenly able to communicate with their family through a direct thought-to-text interface. Picture a person who has lost a limb, being able to control a state-of-the-art prosthetic with the same dexterity and feeling as a biological one. These aren't just medical advancements, they are acts of liberation. They could overcome spinal cord injuries, ALS, Parkinson's disease. Beyond these initial medical applications, the horizon of possibilities expands exponentially. The very concept of human potential could be redefined. Think about learning. What if you could download a new skill like learning to play the piano or speak Japanese with neural pathways stimulated and reinforced, accelerating learning from years to weeks or days? Or consider creativity. An artist could compose music directly from their imagination, design a sculpture from thought alone, translating creative thought into finished digital work without hands. The bandwidth of human expression would increase by orders of magnitude. It's the potential for a collective cognitive leap forward for our species. For every bright star of potential, there is a corresponding black hole of risk. When we talk about a direct interface with the brain, We are talking about the ultimate frontier of personal privacy. Your thoughts are the last truly private sanctuary. What happens when that sanctuary has a Wi-Fi connection? Could your thoughts be hacked? Could a malicious actor, a corporation, a government monitor your internal monologue, your unspoken opinions, your deepest fears and desires? The very idea is chilling. Imagine receiving targeted advertising not based on your search history, but on a fleeting thought you had about being thirsty. It's a level of intrusion that makes today's privacy concerns seem quaint. Then there is the question of control and identity. Who owns the data your brain produces? Is it you, or is it the company that made the implant? What if the device malfunctions, or the company goes bankrupt and can no longer support the software? Do you lose access to your own augmented mind? Furthermore, if a significant part of your cognitive process is mediated by a machine, where do you end and the machine begin? This is the ultimate dystopian nightmare, a world where free will becomes a licensed feature, not an inalienable right. We stand at a cosmic crossroads, a pivotal moment in the timeline of our species. The advent of a technology like Neuralink forces us to ask a profound and uncomfortable question. Are we, as a society, truly ready for this? This conversation belongs to everyone. We need a global, democratic conversation about what we want our future to be. This is my call to action for you. Don't be a passive bystander in the greatest technological revolution of our time. Your cosmic duty is to get informed. Talk about it with your friends and family. Demand that your elected officials engage with these issues. The future of human consciousness is not a foregone conclusion. It is a story that is being written in this very moment. It's up to all of us to pick up the pen and ensure that story is one of liberation, not subjugation. The universe is watching.